Good morning, church. This is Brian Hart with ATM, All Things Messiah, with all there is to know and do in God's kingdom through Messiah Church. If you're watching this in worship today, our second mile offering that will be taken during communion will go toward a $1,000 match by our missions team to raise money for March Minnesota Food Share Month. For every $1 you give today, IOCP will have $9 worth of purchasing power with Second Harvest Heartland. And all month long, any donation you give at Messiah marked Minnesota Food Share will also go towards this match. Right now, we're running a ticker on the bottom of this screen with a list of items most desperately needed by food shelves. Throw in one or two of these in your food cart next time you're at the grocery store. Then you can pop it into the bins at our front door on your way into church. Or better yet, save all your purchases, bring them in grocery bags on Sunday, March 23rd for a blessing during worship, when we weigh in all that we've collected after the services. So glad it's already March, and March brings Ash Wednesday, 3 days from today. We will celebrate the opening of the Lenten season with a jambalaya dinner and a Dixieland music by one of Pastor Lindy's bands. It all starts right here at 5:30, and afterwards at 7 p.m. we'll worship with ashes in the sanctuary. This is a moving service with origins in the earliest centuries, when Christians who were aware of their sinful natures had ashes sprinkled on their bodies as a sign of repentance, even as Job repented in dust and ashes. Around the 10th century, all believers began to signify their need for repentance by having ashes placed on their foreheads in the shape of a cross, hinting at the good news yet to come, because it symbolically anticipated Good Friday, Easter, and Jesus' resurrection. Stop in on Wednesday night for dinner and worship, or just worship, whatever fits best with your family's schedule.
Man, wrapping this baby up.
Right? Do that. Finally, speaking of Lent, our Holy Week is one of the most exciting seasons of the year. Kicking off with Palm Sunday on April 13th, when we stage the original entry of Jesus into Jerusalem at each of our worship services, and we invite you to be part of it. Then, that Thursday, we'll dramatically reenact the Last Supper with Jesus and his 12 disciples, joining them for communion. The next night is a fabulous classical concert and tenebrae worship service, remembering Jesus' last moments on earth and on the cross. And on Easter Sunday, well, let's just say it's the biggest day of the year at Messiah, when hope is available for all human souls. He is risen. He has risen indeed. Check out our website for a recap of all of this and to learn even more. This is Brian Hart for ATM, All Things Messiah, where we are the hands and feet of Christ. Maybe we'll see you on Wednesday.